Sasa tutasanya masahihi milioni 15.
Hii mtu ni mtu ya kisirani. Si ni kweli? Ndiye amesimama mara 6 akianguka. Kwa sababu anaangushwa hata mpaka na Mungu. Kwa sababu ako na kisirani. Kule alizusha mambo ya mapinduzi ya serikali.
Ya kutoa imani kwa serikali bandia ya Ruto na Gachagua.
Even if they collect 10 million signatures, where will they take those signatures to who?
Na mimi nataka muniamini. Hawa watu acha siseme sana.
We announced the launch of a program of collecting signatures for the purposes of taking back the powers we delegated to our leaders. You can just go to www.tumechoka.com and you will be able to access it.
My name is Ivia Kitonga. I'm the managing partner at Nzamba Kitonga Advocates LLP.
This is part of the campaign of resistance, the civil disobedience and citizens' actions that we have decided to pursue to force Ruto and his regime to respect and listen to the people.
What Azimio is doing is trying to breathe life into Article 2 of the Constitution, which allows the citizenship to exercise their power either directly or through the elected representatives, such as Parliament or the Senate. No. Legally speaking, from a strictly constitutional perspective, no. The signature collection cannot in itself lead to the impeachment of the president, because the provisions to do with the impeachment of the president are very clear. However, what we see is an attempt to, let's say, impeach the president politically in the eyes of the public, to illegitimize the president's position. As you are aware, Azimio have always held that that President Ruto's victory was not legitimate. So we see this as a attempt. If they can manage to raise the 15 million signatures, then they will definitely say that they have the people with them. And they will definitely then say what they have been clamoring for, which is the opening of the servers to prove that they won the election, is true. So you see, it is a political strategy as opposed to a legal strategy.
Sasa tutasanya masahihi milioni 15. 15 ya kutoa imani kwa serikali bandia ya Ruto na Gachagua. Mko tayari kuweka sahihi? Kuweka sahihi ili sionekane ya kwamba Raila anaongea tu peke yake, lakini ana watu nyuma yake.
Yes, under the law the grounds for impeachment are very specific. The first ground under section 45(1) of the Constitution is gross violation of the Constitution. Gross violation of the Constitution relates to acts which may be taken by the president which go contrary to the Constitution. So, for example, the recent appointment of the CAS positions, which was declared by the courts to be unconstitutional. Those kind of acts are the ones which are contemplated by Article 145(1). The second ground under 145(1) is reason to believe that the president has committed a crime under national or international law. Then the final specific ground of impeachment is if the president is involved in gross misconduct.
In full realization of the high calling, assumed the office of the People's President of the Republic of Kenya. So help me God.
Okay, so from a process perspective, once a member, and this can be initiated by a member of parliament in parliament, once a member of parliament believes that they have the grounds to impeach the president, then they will place a motion before the House, and if that motion is supported by 2/3 majority, then the motion will be passed, and under the constitution, under what I've told you is section 145, the motion will then be transmitted to the Senate. The Senate in this case acts as a trial chamber, because the president must be given now an opportunity to be heard, his side of the story, and the Senate then conducts investigations, and a decision is made. Usually this goes to a select committee of the Senate, which then would go into the details of the impeachment motion. If then the Senate finds that the grounds have not been substantiated, then the president will be found to have been acquitted and will go on. If the Senate finds that the grounds have been substantiated, then the president stands impeached at that stage. I think now that's where what happens next comes in. Yeah?
Matters elections are not decided by signatures. They are decided on the ballot. A specific date was set for that purpose, 9th of August 2022, and people signed, and that was the head of signatures until after 5 years.
So the Constitution has elaborate processes, because it does not contemplate a situation where there will be a vacuum. When the president is impeached, then the deputy president holds the office of president until the completion of the term. That means that if President Ruto is impeached today, then Deputy President Gachagua will continue until 2027. If for some reason the Deputy President is unable, maybe through sickness, or maybe that they have been impeached together for acts they did together, then the next person to hold the office of the president is the leader of parliament, the speaker. Speaker will hold office of president for a period of 60 days, in which time an election will be called for election of a new president. It is the impeachment relates to the person of the president. Mm-hmm. That is specific acts he has committed. As I explained to you, can be gross misconduct, can be violation of the Constitution, and so forth. It may well be that both of them are accused and impeached of the same acts, but they have to be proved individually.
Mimi nataka niwahakikishie, sawa sawa, kwa sababu we cannot accept anarchy in the Republic of Kenya.
Tunasema rais wetu, tunakuunga mkono 100%. Wewe ni rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya. Ulikula kiapo ya kwamba utalinda katiba, utalinda wa Kenya na mali ya Wakenya. Huyu Raila Odinga amekuwa nani?
Baba afikishe tufike.
Hello.
Leo ni tofauti. Leo si kama siku ya kawaida. Tumeongea ya kutosha. Tumeongea ya kutosha. Tumeomba ya kutosha.
The collection of signatures which is going on currently, as I said before, is a political rather than a legal strategy. And I would say that it is squarely aimed, it's like the bullseye is on the president. Because once these signatures are collected, if they are successful, then that movement can easily be turned into an impeachment motion. And you know, members of parliament in Kenya, they are not loyal. Yeah? It could appear to today that they are siding with you, but tomorrow they can side with the other guy. And these 15 million people live in counties and they also live in constituencies. So a member of parliament will be sitting and thinking, okay, I have an impeachment motion here, and probably most of my constituents signed it. So now I have to really think whether I'm going to vote this way or that way.